Hi, this is Paul. Today I thought I'd introduce you to one of the products that a lot of the professional players use when gripping the rackets, and that is GR50. Can you see that? It comes in a number of colours, but it doesn't really matter which colour you get because this is used on top of the wood on a grip. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the grip off this particular racket that I use, and I'm going to put this on and show you how the professionals use this kind of grip underneath their existing grip to provide a little bit more comfort for them. But first of all, let's just tell you what this is. I've got one already open, which is a blue, and as you may be able to see, it's a very, very thin foam. It's incredibly light. So what it does, it builds the grip up a little bit, gives it a little bit more of a spongy feel, but also takes some of the vibration out of any kind of shot, especially when you're using high tension. So it's a great product, and it's one I use all the time on my rackets. So I thought, let's show you how I actually use this product. So first of all, I've got to take the existing grip off. For me, I tend to like to dress my grips so you can see it's, whilst it's looking a bit dirty at the moment because I like brighter grips, I tend to finish it here, but some players like to take the grip all the way down the shaft of the racket, but that's personal preference. This is what I prefer. So let's just take off the existing grip and I'll show you what's underneath. And you see this green at the moment, so I'll explain what that is. Okay, so let's take the old grip off, and you see I've got some tape on here and tape on here at the moment. Well, primarily what I have done is I have used this foam wrap, and I've used it so many times, so many different grips on top of this, that the yellow and the blue has merged and created a green. So let's just take this off because it's old now and needs replacing. So let's just take the first layer off, and as you can see straight away there's a little bit of blue showing. So I'm going to take all of it back down to the wood again, and then we can start to show you how I apply this particular foam. There we go. So now we've got a normal handle, and you notice I've got a little bit of tape here. That's the same kind of tape that you use for the top of the grip, if you prefer to do that. I like to put them here as well. The Koreans tend to build up the butt end of their racket and make it a lot bigger, so it sits better in the hand. But for me, I don't particularly need that for the type of work I do or the coaching I do. But I put this here for a reason, and that is that whenever we put an overgrip or on the racket, especially an overgrip, then there's always a sticky bit. Now some players turn the overgrip upside down, and so there's a fat end here and it goes into a very tapered end here with a little sticky edge, and then we'll just stick that to itself. I prefer to do it the other way around and use a tapered end here and then work my way up and then cut the grip to size when I get to here and then finish it off with a tape. So because I use this foam wrap quite often and I don't want to replace it every time, just putting this here means that I'm making sure that the sticky end of the grip is going to stick to this and not to the foam, because as you can imagine, when you pull a sticky end off, it's going to tear the foam, because it's quite fragile from that point of view. The grip I like to use is this particular one. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But let's focus today on putting this stuff onto the grip. Doesn't matter which way you start, and this is a little bit trial and error as well. What you're going to find is that you'll go up and down a few times and it might feel okay, and you put an overgrip on and you go just a little bit too thin still. So you can take the overgrip off, apply again. It is quite wide when you see it against a normal size grip, and that's absolutely fine too. So all I'm going to do now, just set it off And as you can see, I'm just applying all the way down. Now I know for my purposes, I go up and down a couple of times, and that's right for me. But you'll have to experiment to find exactly what's right for you. Coming back down again. And the last time. And that's fine for me. So get to that point, just get the scissors and cut. It kind of sticks to itself a little bit, as you can see there. I do put a little bit of tape around it, but I could just leave that and apply the overgrip. But for me, what I tend to find is that if I'm going to take the old overgrip off, then this is going to pull away. And as I tend to use it 2 or 3 times before I replace it, that's enough. But even now, this is feeling spongy, which is quite nice. I really like that. But as you can see, the racket's still going to sit in my fingers, so even with an overgrip, it's going to feel good. So that is using GR50. I'm not going to apply the overgrip right now, but I just wanted to show that this little product is absolutely fantastic. From Victor. It's available in your shops now. Great way of building up a grip, but keeping this butt end light. But at the same time, it's a great way of reducing the vibration that might be coming through your fingers. And for some people, especially those with tennis elbow, then it can affect the arm as well. So well worth a try. As I say, it's used by the professionals. So there you go, Victor GR50 grip. Hope you like it. Go and buy some. Give it a go.